Woo. Hi y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe. If you are not new, welcome back. Today, Sag, I'm doing your reading. I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space. I will be doing you, Aries, and Gemini today. I'm a little all over the place. So forgive me for that. And I know I seem like I'm all together right now, but I'm not. I swear to God, I've been running everywhere. And in a couple minutes, I might get a small interruption where I have to run real quick, and then I'll come right back to the screen. So that's already a heads up. But for Sagittarius, let's get into your Akashic records. Let's see what's going on with that. The color red or balloons could be significant. So I don't know if you just went to like a birthday party or somebody had a party where there was balloons or some type of like somebody could even have just bought in like a helium tank or something like that. I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing. It's just what I'm picking up. It might not resonate, but it might for some. So let's see for Sagittarius, my Sagittarius collective. What do they need to know, see, here this week, Spirit, for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius. What else for Sagittarius? One more. Thank you. Okay. I'm taking that off because that's a mess. Don't y'all hate when you have on a scrunchie and it got way too much hair around it? It just be giving like, ew, no. But you have forgiveness and you have inner peace. This is a cute little new card. I like that. I haven't gotten this one yet. Forgiveness. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone or maybe even yourself so you can stay on the right path for your highest potential. So I feel like an apology needs to be received from somebody. And even if somebody did apologize to you, I feel like it's really time to just open up your heart, forgive them so you can move on. Even if you're not forgiving them for them, you have to do it for you. People don't even realize just because you say, oh, it's okay, or, oh, okay, I accept your apology if you want to be more formal. People don't even realize when you say that and you forgive the person, that don't mean you got to be cool with them again. That doesn't mean you have to retrace steps that you've went through with this person or repeat the same patterns that you have. It just simply means that you're forgiving them for you so you can move on. It's not even, some people think so much about the other person. Like if I forgive this person, they think they're getting the benefit or that they've won. And that's really not what the case is. So we have forgiveness and then, do it for you. And then inner peace. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let their inner peace attract a high vibrational outcome for you. So I feel like a lot of you guys may tend to fall into your frustrations, and this card is literally telling you do the complete opposite. Like it's easy to get frustrated. It's easy to respond with an attitude or being like defensive on defense mode and stuff like that. You want to know what's harder? Keeping your inner peace. You want to know what's harder? Controlling your tongue, controlling what you really want to say, showing that growth and holding it in. And I say this because, and I'm not even saying hold it in like that, but it's just like find a better delivery of how to speak to people or respond to people when in reality you want to snap or reality you want to get smart. Just think about how much that's going to disrupt your inner peace if you do that. You know what I mean? It takes more energy for you to get frustrated and get worked up and be on level 10. It takes so much more energy to do that than to just be peaceful. And on this card, I wanted to touch base and say a lot of you guys might not have forgiven yourself for something. Maybe you kept going back to somebody you said you wouldn't, or maybe you kept failing yourself or kept repeating things that you said you wouldn't repeat. Now it's time to forgive yourself as well. Okay, so take what resonates. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, there is a person. Sorry, y'all. For a lot of y'all, there is a person that you need to forgive that you just can't seem to forgive. Okay. So for Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get into your 3-card pull, what you need to stop doing, what you need to focus on, and what will bring you more peace. Let's see. For Sagittarius, Spirit, for Sagittarius, what do they need to stop doing? My Sag collective, what do they need to stop doing? You want to know something? These cards almost feel warm. So I don't know if you guys have been like steamy in the bedroom lately, or you've literally physically been feeling hot, or like feverish. I don't know, but it's really wild. I shed y'all not. Like my cards really feel warm right now. And that's not just because y'all's a fire sign. So I'm thinking like maybe something's heating up in between you and somebody else, or maybe you've been having a lot of passionate moments. This could be getting hot also refers to anger. So I don't know if some of you guys have been angry lately. But the Knight of Pentacles, for what you need to stop doing. Stop this, for me, is personally showing, I feel like you need to stop being so responsible for other people. I don't know if you handle other people's business or you handle other financial things for other people, but this is literally telling you to stop doing that, because every time it leads you to be unsuccessful. Every time. I feel like this is also stop falling into jobs where you know it's not enough productivity, like you know you be getting too bored or something like that. This could also be you put in a lot of hard work and overtime at your job, but you don't ever see anything pay off from it. So you feel like, wow, like I really can't rely on this. I can't rely on this overtime, or I can't rely on this, period. I can't rely on this because it doesn't show me the outcome that I need. So I feel like it's unreliable. But I feel like don't keep setting yourself up for failure like that, Sag. Don't keep telling yourself, stop being negative, or stop getting yourselves into jobs that you know aren't going to bring you enough money, or that you know you're going to be bored at. If you're an active person and you like to have a job where you're always moving and always on your feet, get a job like that. This could also be Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. There could be a Virgo in your life that you feel like they always come out unsuccessful whenever y'all try to do something and work with each other. So maybe stop reaching out to this person. Okay, sorry y'all. But yeah. This is also like, stop going out lazy. I feel like this is also the energy of laziness. So I don't know if some of y'all have been lazy at your job or something like that. But yeah, don't go out lazy. Do not go out lazy. Okay, and what does Sagittarius need to focus on? My Sagittarius collective, what do they need to focus on? What does Sagittarius need to focus on? What does Sagittarius need to focus on? The Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Focus on not being so codependent. You see, this Five of Pentacles energy, it's all about being in need. You're always feeling like, and it's not even just with your finances. It's like you always be feeling low or like down about yourself. And you be feeling like you need somebody, that codependent energy, that Queen of Cups in the reverse energy. You always feel like you need somebody so you can feel better. But in reality, with this Eight of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the upright, you are victimizing yourself. You're trapping yourself. Why would you stay stuck somewhere when you know you can move? And it's almost like the Eight of Swords is so close to the 10, right? So Spirit's actually showing you, if you focus on not having to be codependent on anybody, if you focus on getting yourself out of this victim mentality, it's really going to pay off for you in the long run, because the Eight of Swords is super close to 10, baby. It's super close to 10. If you keep trapping yourself in situations you don't want to be in, or people that you don't want to be with. I said it right. I messed up, but I said it right. You're only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. And then you will eventually get to that Nine of Swords where your anxiety starts getting worse, and then you start thinking of all the trauma that you've been through, and then you start losing sleep. Then when you get to the 10 of Swords, you're going to be feeling like real like defeated, like everything, this is just completely defeated me and brought me down to the ground and completely backstabbed me. You know what I mean? So yeah, focus on getting yourself out of that victim mind state. Like, why would you keep yourself trapped somewhere where you know you can move? So whatever situation you're trapped in, Sagittarius, this is your main advice right now to you. Get yourself out of this trapped situation, just period. Focus on that. Focus on not needing nobody but yourself. And then for Sagittarius, what will bring them more peace? What will bring them more peace? For my Sagittarius collective, what will bring them more peace? Sorry, y'all. Y'all keep hearing my bracelet hit the table. I be hating that. For Sagittarius, what will bring them more peace? The Chariot in the reverse. Sorry, y'all. Stop putting off things that you don't need to put off. The Chariot in the upright is just like a person, you or a person, whatever, anybody. this card in the upright is having the drive, the willpower, the ambition, a new car, having the motivation to go forward. In the reverse, it's not so much like that. So what will bring you more peace is find that drive to go forward. Find what direction in your life you want to go in. And if some of y'all are facing car troubles, figure out what's the first step I can take to fixing my car and getting it together. But I feel like more peace will be found. Also, some of you guys could be like expecting somebody to reach out to you or something like that, but they keep being redirected. More peace will be found when you stop waiting for this person to reach out as well, because the Chariot in the reverse could be like a text message or a phone call that was sent out but it wasn't received, or somebody could have literally been trying to come see you but spirit redirected them for whatever reason. They had to go end up picking their kid up from daycare. They couldn't come see you no more that day. Or they were redirected because they popped up at your house, but you was all the way at the grocery store 30 minutes away. You get what I'm saying? So more peace will be found when you find what direction you want to go to in life. When you get your ambition back, when you get that drive back, you're going to feel so much more peaceful, because you're going to feel like, wow, I'm actually doing something for myself. I'm actually motivated now to get up and do all these things that I once so desired. And it's like, Sagittarius, your reading so far is giving like, everything slipped away and I'm just trying to get it back. Everything, I lost motivation for everything and I became so codependent on people. I lost myself, but now I'm starting to find myself again. So yeah, for Sagittarius, what else do they need to know, see, hear, spirit? For Sagittarius, my Sagittarius collective, what else do they need to know, see, hear for Sag? Let me shuffle it. For Sagittarius, spirit, what do they need to know, see, hear for this week? For Sagittarius, the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse did come out, so I already know that's y'all energy. The Knight of Swords in the reverse with the Knight of Cups, Gemini energy. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is a Cancer energy, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. The Nine of Cups, you're super happy and you do feel stable in your life or whatever, but I just feel like it's still not the Ten of Cups. So you still feel like that marriage part of your life, or like the relationship, the family, the having children part of your life is the only part of your life that's not together right now. Like you're like, I just don't have I don't have a husband, or I don't have a wife. I do love the idea of marriage. I do want to get married one day. Some of you guys may not even have children yet, but if you do, I feel like you're not with the person that you had children with. So it's kind of just like, I still want that family dynamic, stepmom, stepdad, whatever the case may be, type of energy. What's this Knight of Swords in reverse? It could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius with this air sign energy. The Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody you never know what they're going to say to you. This is somebody that could flip off at the flip of a switch, literally. Sorry, y'all. My bad. I keep doing that. I'm like waiting for a specific message to come through. So that's why I'm going to keep swiping down my screen. But anyways, yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody that's very irrational when they speak. Knights, they rush. Okay. So this is somebody that just rushes and be talking shit. They just be rushing and they just be saying something. Also with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, this person could be like rushing, always telling lies. It's like they just rush in, say shit, don't even be thinking about it, knowing damn well it might not have an ounce of truth in the world to it, but they just go rush in and say it anyways. What's with this Knight of Swords in the reverse? What is up with this person? Why is Sag being shown this person? This Knight of Swords in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Now we have Leo energy. Oh no. No. Leo is the King of Wands. Sorry, y'all. Just give me slight pause real quick. I will be right back. Okay, guys. Sorry. All right. I'm back. Knight of Wands in a reverse. This is your energy. Sorry, y'all. I'm literally out of breath and everything. I just ran up and down the steps. You're angry about something. This could also be, you could be angry because this person rushed and said something to you that you wasn't prepared for. And I feel like it could have came off kind of smart. This could also be you angry at the fact, feeling like they're talking to other people. You could feel like this person is talking about y'all sex life with other people and that's what made you mad. Or for some of y'all, you could really just feel like this person is lying. All they do is rush and lie and not got you mad. But this Knight of Wands in the reverse, y'all, don't do nothing impulsive. I really feel like this is a huge sign for me to say this before I even pick them cards up off the floor. Don't do nothing impulsive just because somebody says something slick or just because you're angry. Because when we act out of anger, we end up regretting shit later. Literally. So, the King of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's some type of string attached to this person. If this is somebody, like I said, it could be heavy Gemini. It could be a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius. It could be another Sag, a Leo, or an Aries. But if you really don't want to be attached to this person no more, you need to do a card cutting, because there's still so much strings attached here. Like, there is something that this person still feels like they need to get from you. There is still something that you feel like you gain from them. And this King of Pentacles energy, whether you're a woman or not, I just feel like you're a real life provider, okay? You are very generous with your money. You handle all like the bills, the finances, and I also feel like you make good money as well. So there's that. What else? What else with this Knight of Wands in reverse? Why is Sagittarius mad? What are they mad about? Why is Sagittarius angry? What's this Knight of Wands in the reverse? What's this Knight of Wands in the reverse? What's this Knight of Wands in the reverse? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, I feel like you're mad because there's somebody in your life that always causes chaos for you. I always feel like you're whole all the way upside down. And also, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is when things go in your favor. So maybe you get angry that nothing ever goes in your favor. Nothing ever goes the way you want it to go.